7 the scoreline. And Astralis, timeout to discuss how to do this, how to get it done. Oh man, in terms of kills, no one is actually catching up to Cyber and Misuta. It's so ridiculous. It's so top heavy on their team, but in the server as a whole, they're just so far ahead right now.
12 map point for Astralis on their map pick. Inferno coming up next after this, picked by Vitality.
Yeah, important detail that you mentioned. If you're on the side of Vitality, you should remember that. Think about that. This is Astralis picking the map, so don't get too down yet. Same Kyojin shots already tagged up in this round. Trying for some exotic wallbangs. It's Apex. He's tried to make this play work so many times, and this time he gets the job done. Taken down Lucky. Really, really impressive start. 4 versus 5 now. And a deep breath on the side of Astralis. Config is waiting for it. He's going to get his just reward. Dropping Misuta. 4 on 4 by Apex. Oh! He had the perfect idea. He was going to backstab them and clear the bomb site, and instead he was held. Config's going to win that fight, and he now controls the bomb. That's a disaster for Vitality. That's something they have to recover, and they have to do it quickly as well. NaVi's repositioned. They'll never see this coming. This shot going down next, and Cyber, he's been good for many clutches, but he's been fouled. In that first half, but he actually got up to 7 rounds.
Managed to show some grit, some determination, and all off the back of a couple of massive rounds coming in from Kyojin. So good on him. He's been a little bit quiet, but he's waking up. And now already into the pistol round. Astralis looking for a straightforward approach here on a B.
Putting some pressure onto Misuta, and too much pressure it turns out. They will get one. Config on the follow-up. Cyber trying to be that one-man army. Will take down Sip to begin with, but this should be a clean bomb plant coming through here on the Danish side. They're thinking about it. Oh, Sharks! That is a nice find. Would have been more just if it would have been Glade that he had found, but he'll take the kill at any rate. And now, oh no, he wanted to be clever about it. Config was a step ahead, and Lucky right when going and getting to the douche as well. It's Sharks to fall. And Kyojin. 1 versus 3. Very, very important round here, especially for Vitality. They desperately need it. You can feel the pressure here. How do you even do this? How do you find these shots? Dancing around that fountain at the center, but now they've gone missing. I think that was his one chance. He needed to get that headshot now. It should be impossible. He's walking into a huge crossfire, trying to get the flicks absolutely everywhere. Config will take him down. Quad kill again. Sees up to 22.
Yeah, he's just ready for that peak wave. That is brilliant. Whole reason why you're holding that angle. It's beautiful. And a bit of the chant now kicking off for Astralis. That feels good for the fans in the arena. Not so much for Misuta and the rest of Vitality. But they do have money, as you say, Anders, and they could still go for some aggressive options. I'm curious to see if we actually just get the run down into mid. Really just try and look for that fight, or if Zai was feeling that or not. We get 10. And it's 2 rounds again. 7.
Lucky we are. What a great game.
We were blessed right now, Anders. We get a third map between these two magnificent teams. Astralis here with all of their fans in their home arena. It's just amazing that we've made it the distance. Vitality showing some true heart on Inferno. It looked a little grim for a moment there, but they fought back, and they really have earned this third map in this best of 3. Whereas Astralis, I mean, you gotta give it to Config. The man is an utter beast. The question is whether we're gonna see that again here on this third map.
Already with a 10 volt is a classic now, isn't it? Really? Right as they start.
Well, okay then.
I think it's just a single individual as opposed to any kind of server-related activity, so should be fine.
And this the first day, the opening day here in the arena. It's almost like it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's just how it is. But as we always say, better to have these now than in the middle of a round, or
yes,
middle of, in the last 5 rounds or something like that. So
exactly.
Get them out of the way, and then we should be good to get back onto track here.
This is all about being on land. The true test of the mental focus here for these players, because obviously, just like us, just like you guys, they're getting geared up, they're getting hyped to go, and all of a sudden, comes to a screeching halt.
True.
And they just have
super impressive. Imagining how it's going to outshout the rest of the arena. They're actually doing a pretty good job of it. Here we go. Astralis starting with a bit of an attack towards the A bomb site. Apex trying to get the instant headshot, but not connecting with the bullet. That's an all-point Molotov, but it forces them forward. And they trade. Oh, Simon, what a delicious headshot. He's angling for more, and he will get it too. Glaive is out of it. What a fantastic beginning. Simon, he cannot be stopped.
Apex's reactions, man. He just watch those every round, please. Thank you.
They have silenced the whole crowd. They've managed to shut it down. They are a 3-round lead, and they are looking terrifying at the moment. So let's just see if they can finish what they started here. It's going to be the straight rush towards the bomb site. Troubler's coming, Six and Convict. They're on their own defending, and they go to the shooter and Apex. 2-for-1 trade. That's the start they need. Glaive, smooth kill to get that one, but it's too much. Too many on the bomb site, and Lucky is on his own.
And now they know where he is as well, so they can set up post plans. The smoke goes down. He doesn't have a prayer here. You're walking into the triangle of doom. Bomb is planted. The smoke is cleared. He's got a little bit of an angle to work with, so that's nice. But it's still caught in a triangle.
And they're playing it really well. Vitality not giving him much to work with here. And Lucky, he's looking. He's like, please, someone peek me. Anything to make it a 1 versus 2. Shots with the final one, and the pistol. It goes to Vitality. Job done. It's a double instead. And Simon will get that 15th round for his team.
Got to do a close shot on this one to find the fans in the audience for Vitality. There aren't many of them, so definitely got to get a close shot on that. But what a round. Zywu is so quick. He saw that coming from a mile away and just locks it down. Vitality showing true poise here on Mirage. It looked like there was a window of opportunity for Astralis to get back into it, to start trying to get some rounds to go back their way. But this second half, man, they gave him 1 round and then they just shut him down.
They're going to try and do the same thing right here. The chance for Vitality to play NaVi. Great opening. Cyber and Masuta both now. It's a 3 on 2 versus 5. Another shot, but it's Vitality playing NaVi in the grand finals. The crowd is locked up.
Some applause, and definitely a lot of cheering into the final of the Vitality going crazy. There's definitely some nice ones. And now they're going to get a chance at a rematch in the same event, Anders. I don't think it's going to go the same. I don't think it's going to be as easy for NaVi this time. Vitality are going to be poised to give them a fight.
Yeah, I mean, they've already been shot by them once, and you're right, now they get a second swing, and they need to bring this same trio.
Every map of you guys have got a long history, not only against Astralis, but also NaVi. You managed to secure another head-to-head Vitality versus NaVi. What's your reading the situation?
Actually, I mean, we're already happy to make it to the final. I think it's definitely a good result. Now, I won't even talk about the win or the lose. I mean, yesterday was definitely a really bad day for us. Today seems a bit better, so hopefully we can at least put the fight and show some good counter-strike in front of everyone.
Okay, Copenhagen, for one last time, it's grand finals. Are you ready? I'll ask you again, are you ready? We got the world's best player against the world number 2. Can you offer any more? Let me hear you. kings. These players are never going to get to do exactly that again, feeling like superheroes as they rise from the stage to your smiles and cheers. I can't wait, and I'm sure they can't either. You want to get this grand final started? I guess that's a no. You want to get this grand finals started? All right, let's get this party started!
Dedication, preparation, a culmination of a combined effort. For every team, a final will represent something different. For some, it's the start of a new era. For others, it could be the last time they chase that dream together. The sleepless nights. This is what it's all about. This is why you fight. You fight for yourself, you fight for your teammates, your brothers, and your brothers. This is where dreams are realized. Sink or swim. Let the battle begin.
They are, and now I get to speak to just a couple of words from both of them. We'll start off.
Simple and Zywoo, and that's because that X Factor, Kerrigan talked about on HLTV confirmed this morning. Without that X Factor on top of your game plan, on top of the structure and the coach and everything else, if you don't have that, you can't win the big games. And Zywoo is that big match player. He's not a question on land. He's not a question ever right now. And he will put on a show. I mean, there's nothing in the stats for us to believe otherwise. Even if
I want you guys to think about how much Counter-Strike you have watched from the comfort of your home. 2 years you waited to be in these seats. One more time, make some noise! And for one of these two teams, it is literally one more time.
yes.
One more match, one more chance to chip away at that NaVi crown.
It starts on Mirage.
And it starts right now. Let's go!
This place is still rammed.
And ready to get riled. Vitality. It's all in, huh? Gonna keep things simple. Gonna keep things clean. And attack into the A-bomb site. And for the time being, has Bumic's name on top of it. The P2000. And simple headshot. On the A site. Well, I hope that's not a sign. Double sniper setup, but a rifler already down. Masuda hits the ground in mid. Good grenade. At the very least, that's going to soften bit up for the taking. Shocks, do you really want to peek this?
Could barely fit a paper through this. He's literally scoping to encourage someone forward.
Daunting task for Shoxy, but a smoke will cool off the contact. Simple fades away from this, and he's going to play within his gang.
Power position. It's so vanilla again from Vitality.
Yep.
They make one attempt on mid. It's solo. They lose that player. Running around looking for hints, but doing it timidly. Now Vitality will start to make a move. Shocks. Grabs the baton. Goes into market. Takes a step out the door, but doesn't leave his post entirely. There's still questions.
Question soon to have forced answers. Bit walks out, clean one from Kyojin, that's a kickoff. But still heavy presence. Kyojin with the multi-kill already. Simple's right above him. Apex helps out. Perfecto's got the answer. Apex gonna run right in. No space, no nades, no chance. For the 16th off the back of that one. Vitality's A site holds. Kyojin performed.
Yeah, very respectable hold. So nicely done from Kyojin.
He was a dead man walking. Instead, Shocks is stalking through middle. He'll hold. Bumich on the other side of smoke. It's a desperate 2v2, but a necessary one at that. And the murder hole, aptly named if Masuda tries to walk through this. Smoke for the retake on Shocks, trying to get in. And Bumich, he just looks to hold this line, but soon he turns attention. And this is going to allow for the CTs to move right in. It falls to Shocks. Vitality with a little bit more life. What a round from Masuda.
Yeah, unbelievable actually to come in from CT like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, jern, tommelfinger, clear, 5, 6, 7, 8, død.
Vitality looked like horse meat on that first map. Okay, it was bad. It was not good. They started so slowly. They got up to 12 rounds at the end and they looked alive. And just alive enough to carry that momentum forward into a spectacular first half. And by the quality of the rounds, not simply the quantity of 11. So does that mean that they have the T side to pull this through?
How many times have we seen a team with an opening only to be turned back by this defense? This dual-wielding defense.
Berettas to the head from Boomic, 5 versus 3 for NaVi. A pistol would do them great in terms of turning this around as fast as humanly possible. Shocks, not the clutch he'd hoped to find himself as this pistol kicked off. And now he has been spotted. Confirmation for NaVi that they just need to sweep him away to get this CT side rolling.
Oh, I just realized, okay, we either get Vitality ending one of the most historic nuke streaks. They have centered their game plan around countering electronic outside in these 2 rifle rounds. And that's all they needed to do. The mistakes followed, and so did the punishments.
Trying to layer up downstairs, trying to get ahead of some kind of a B hit. Frank to face Shocks, he's on his own. Oh, and Electronic's gonna body bag him. 5v4 here for NaVi.
A kill that could absolutely make the difference. Been taking opening duels on both sides. Oh my god, that's gonna be one spotted. And instant Molotov just specifically for this position, but it doesn't. Oh, it does go. It does. It comes out late as well.
It spreads.
There's not gonna be a response.
Simple.
Everyone gets crushed up there.
Deleted in the open. And a 4v2. Team Vitality on the cusp of securing map point. What in God's name are we watching?
What are we witnessing right now? Absolutely no money in this next round. And that is crystal clear for Vitality. These 2 guns will be their most prevalent threats.
All they have to offer.
And this isn't a 16-14. It's not an overtime win. It is an absolute stop.
A blowout.
And there's still the series alive. This is a grand final. It's just not some series where they're trying to take down the nuke streak. This is one that brings us to the map 3.
Standoff, yo.
And it comes down to who gets 16 on this map of Inferno.
Double flash for Masuda. Zywoo, what are you doing? He's jumping around, looking at his feet. You don't think it's going to be this easy? Perfecto and simple. Yeah, a swift reminder of what could possibly be to come. Boomic down in the new box. There's the answer. A little bit of life here for Vitality as they smash their head against the wall that was NaVi's B bomb site.
The 2 youngest, the 2 newest, looking to get around the situation, taking the bomb with them, running up to the site. Kyojin would love to get a plant, but now the 2 teams are starting to move in, and Simple will end his day early. NaVi needed that. It is drastic, but Vitality pulled off the impossible by winning nuke. And now we go into the last half of the entire event. And
now or never.
Starts off with a 5v4.
Oh, and just as you thought Vitality have a little bit of fight, it's NaVi right back at it. Kyojin in the clutch bit. He seems to know. Bomb at least down in middle. Kyojin, this is your chance, but no, Bit puts him down. And NaVi right to that 13th round win. This could be a quick one.
3 away instantaneously.
11 chances. And maybe only one is needed. Apex will find Simple. That is one of the 2 weapons that Vitality have to try and fight this back with. The other being Zywoo on the op.
Thoroughly busted by. As much as an opening is nice, and the op is nice, they'll still have to do everything. No interesting adjustments being made, but they're playing like they have everything to work with. His 5v4 is not guaranteed.
Not at all. Not one bit. Boomich tasked with utility, throwing it over the top, and NaVi, they know what they want. Frothing at the mouth, they'll jump down into this A-site. Kyojin, perfect move, especially alongside Cyber, just the deagle. Boomich gonna try to do what he can, but Shox attacks from the back, and Perfecto, well, we know that he is their clutcher. Oh, but Cyber stops it in its tracks. Just as Vitality push NaVi to their limits, it goes back around. And this retake so desperately needed. Shox flash in front of Bit, peeks into it, and there it is. Copenhagen looking like Vitality's coffin. But Bit's right here, he stops it, sprays away the defuse, but
unbelievable performance after surviving Duke to take it to Inferno and crush them.